Our next important dance basics are our dance elements. When we learn how to dance, we learn a body language. So we need to understand how to move our body, and those dance elements will help us to understand that. So the first element is marching. When we march, we transfer 100% of our weight. So if I step with my right foot, all my weight on my right. If I step on my left, it's all on the left. So I constantly transfer my weight. So when I march in place, this is already could be a basic step of dances. For example, merengue basic is just marching, and we're also going to use it in bachata and a lot of other dances. And make sure that when you do it in place, you do it in a small space. So we actually not opening our feet when marching with our ankles together. So this is marching element. We also have walks. So in dancing, we do walk forward and we walk back. So this is our second very important element. Please make sure when you do that, you move your body and you're not freezing in between, right? So I hope that you're actually standing and repeating those elements with me right now. I know you all can walk. Said that, it's important that you try them on your own so you understand how to march, so how to transfer the weight from one foot to another, and that you focus on moving your body forward and backwards. So when we dance together with a partner, you know how to lead these elements. Two other important dance elements are side steps and tap. So side step is when we go to the side and again we transfer 100% of our weight there. So it would be left or right. I can also add marching after it and continue going to the side. So I'm going to go side, together, side, side, together, side. This is our side steps. I am going to also use a lot of tap with the side steps. So what is tap? Tap is when I touch the floor because I'm going to use the same foot after on the next step. So I need to change maybe direction or I'm just stopping myself from doing something else. But I am going to tap with my right foot and do a step with my right foot afterwards. Or left, and I will start with the left. So for example, I can do side, tap, side, tap. Or I can do march, tap, or I can do side, together, side, tap, side, together, side, tap. Okay, so all of those elements we're going to use in every dance style, including bachata. And the last dance element I would like to show you is called rock step. So we're gonna rock forward, back to the side based on the dance you're learning. It could be made in a different direction. We are going to balance between our foot. So we're gonna do, for example, if we rock back, we're gonna do small step back and we're gonna finish forward the way we started. So the difference between the rocking action and the walks is that on the rocks, I always gonna end up where I started, and on the walk, I'm gonna transfer 100% of my weight so I can keep going backward. Or maybe I will go to the side after, it doesn't really matter. But on the walk, I'm gonna go all the way back or all the way forward, when on a rock, I'm gonna only transfer enough weight to create a movement but be able to come back, right? So if I'm rocking back, I'm gonna rock back and finish where I started. If I rock forward, I'm gonna rock forward and finish where I started. If I rock to the side, I'm gonna go to the side and finish in the center, right? So I'm not doing a full side step like I did it before. This is a exercise. This is an element that we're going to use a lot in the dancing and in the exercise because also it helps you to understand the difference and you're learning how to move your body with the rocks. I think we're ready to learn our bachata basic. And again, remember there are several steps that are called bachata basic. We will start with the one in place that will teach us also the main bachata time. We will combine 3 marching actions with the tap. And remember, tap is the most important bachata element, so that what makes the dance special. And also, this is what makes it more complicated because tap is not something we do every day, and we need to get used to do tap and restart with the same foot. So right now, we'll show you the step. We're gonna have 3 steps, starting with the left for the leader or with the right for the follower. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and tap on 4. And then we will restart with the same foot, 5, 6, 7, and tap on 8. So the same concept for leader and the follower, we're just starting with the opposite foot. So when we will dance together, we can mirror each other actions. So I'm gonna do from the back for the leader first, and then for the follower as well. I'm gonna repeat several times so you can do with me. So starting with the left foot, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7. Last time. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. And now for the follower, starting with the right foot. And 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. Again, 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as I mentioned before, tapping is a very complicated move, and I would like you first to focus on practicing that. So play the whole bachata song and try to do the basic for the whole song. And if you can, maybe try to talk to someone or do something else, distract yourself a little bit, because you will notice that right away when you start focusing on the tap, you might actually skip it. And our basic has 8 counts, so we tap on 4 and on 8. If you skip the tap on 4 and you just go into the next step, we will have 6 steps out of 8 or 7 out of 8, so you will always be slightly offbeat. I hope you practice your bachata basic in place, because I will remind you this is the most important action. It might be slightly boring from the beginning, but this is what we use for the whole bachata dancing, and you need to make sure that you feel very comfortable doing it in place. Right now, I will demonstrate you bachata basic to the side. Our basic to the side will be very similar to basic in place, just instead of marching, we will have our side steps. So I will demonstrate it for you first this direction, and I will also demonstrate it from the back. I'm going to start with the leader step, and I'm going to start with my left, and I'm going to go side, together, side, tap, and now I'm going to go opposite direction with the same foot I did it tap, side, together, side, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. So we have 3 steps, tap, and then we restart to the opposite direction. Still, the whole bachata basic to the side will be 8 counts. If you're a leader, first to the left, and if you're a follower, first to the right. Please pay attention to the size of your steps. It would be ideal if you do them your shoulder size. So we're moving to the side, but we're not doing very big steps, right? So like this, your partner, you cannot actually match your partner's steps. So always imagine if you dance with a partner, you have to be able either lead this if you're a leader or follow that, right? So when we dance it, we want to make sure the steps are comfortable for us and for our partner. So I'm going to demonstrate it from the back right now. First for the leader, starting with the left foot. And 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. Last time. 3, tap. 1. Okay, and one more time, but for the followers, starting with our right. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap. I would like you to practice this exercise, just side basic, first couple of times. If you have a partner, you can do it in front of each other, but without closing your frame yet. And as you probably understood today, a lot of our steps and exercise you should be practicing on your own, just because you first have to get comfortable with your own steps. And then in the next videos, we will explain you the frame and show how to dance it properly together with a partner if you have one. Continue practicing also combination of your side basic with the basic in place. And the combination would be very simple. Just repeat your in place basic maybe 2 or 3 times, then go to the side basic and then in place again. The most important thing there would be to practice the switch of the direction. So your first step after the tap either would be under your shoulder or slightly to the side, right? So if you do it by yourself, you can control the size of your steps and you can think about it, and also make sure you keep thinking about your tap, because this is very important. I am going to demonstrate right now the combination from the back for the leader and for the follower. I am going to do 2 basics, so 2 times in place, 2 to the side, and 2 in place again. So starting with the left for the leader, in place, 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7 to the side. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, and in place. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for the follower, starting with our right foot. And 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7 to the side. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, and in place. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, 8. Couple of tips for you is that when we do basic in place, make sure that your ankles are together, right? So if you're slightly opening your feet, this is already, it could be either one. It could be in place or it could be also a side step already. So very important, keep your feet together and step under your shoulder. Once you're switching to the side action, remember to move your whole body, right? So not just the leg. That is not going to help you later dancing with a partner. So make sure when I'm in place, I'm keeping my body on the same spot, just transferring 100% of my weight on march. And then when I go to the side, I'm going to move the whole spine, my shoulders, everything to make sure it's very different action.